Hey folks, I'm Sean. This is Living in Okeechobee. We're driving through downtown Okeechobee right now, and I've got a special quick video for you. This is going to be the 7 pros and the 7 cons about living in Okeechobee in South Florida. So if you're thinking about moving, relocating here, investing, maybe looking for a second home, a fishing retirement home, vacation, or just moving down for live here all year round, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Let's get into it right now. We're gonna talk to you all about the 7 pros and 7 cons if you were to live here in Okeechobee. So pro number 1, the freedom and the liberty we have here in Okeechobee. You've got so much land, property here with so many communities have 0 HOA. You're not gonna find a lot of gated communities here. There are some, but majority where you can buy your land, buy a home on the land. You can get mobile manufactured, stick built, which is wood, frame built home, concrete block home, condo, apartment, fishing camp, on the lake, literally with no HOA, very low property tax and no HOA, okay? So that's pro number 1. Number 2, it's a small town community, so you do have a sense of community here. We've got a lower population than the major cities nearby, like Port St. Lucie, West Palm Beach, Miami, and Fort Myers on the west coast of Naples. So it's a smaller, tight-knit community. My neighbors, I always talk to them all the time. We wave to each other. We're from all different parts of the states. Like one of my neighbors is from Ohio, the other one's from West Palm Beach, another one's from Indiana, but we all kind of have a sense of community. You know, one of my neighbors, he'll bring me fresh tomatoes from his garden, and I'll bring him, you know, something from my garden. And he sold me a generator, and I helped him find a bicycle, you know, so there's a lot of that small, tight-knit community if that's what you're looking for. 3, a big pro here, guys, the warm weather. So Okeechobee is located in South Florida. It's kind of south central Florida. It's at the northern tip of Lake Okeechobee, which is a huge lake. You'll see it if you look at the map of Florida, a big lake in the middle of the state as you head towards the south center part of the state, okay? So it's basically warm weather all year round. The winters, you know, we might get some 50-degree nights, maybe high 40s, but that's maybe a 3 to 5 days out of the winter season. Winter days are 75, 80 degrees. Summer gets nice and warm, but again, if you're looking for all year round warm weather, Okeechobee would be the place to be because it's below the frost line in South Florida. 4, the lower property costs for real estate here. You're gonna see, if you're comparing real estate costs across South Florida, so, you know, Port St. Lucie, West Palm Beach County, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, even over in Naples, Fort Myers area, Okeechobee, we've seen, has some of the best and more economical real estate prices. You can find new construction homes here for sub $300,000. And I'm talking a 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage, concrete block home. You can even find existing homes. I'm helping a buyer right now from Boston, my old hometown. He came down, we did some home tours, and we're closing on a home, concrete block. It's an existing home, but it's under $250,000, guys, okay? Those deals come around. You just got to have the right agent that knows where to look, that knows the area, okay? So lower housing costs all around. Homes here sometimes half the price than West Palm Beach or Miami. 5, its location. It's centrally located, like I explained. It's on the northern tip of Lake Okeechobee. That's the town of Okeechobee. But you can get to Port St. Lucie in 40 minutes to the east. You can get to West Palm Beach and Palm Beach County in an hour. Miami's a couple hours away. And on the west coast too, you can get to Sarasota in almost under 2 hours, Fort Myers in a couple hour and 45 minutes, and Naples as well. So you have access to some of the best South Florida and Southwest Florida cities and communities within a day trip. Number 6. This is 2 more pros here, guys. The outdoor lifestyle here. Again, the Lake Okeechobee's a fishing hotspot for the entire country. You're gonna have some of the best bass, crappie, tilapia, catfish. Some of the catfish, guys, that are supplied throughout all the restaurants on the east coast of the United States and the southeast come right from Lake Okeechobee, guys. That's no lie. I got that from a local here. One of my good friends, it's an inspector, home inspector. He taught me that one tip. So tons of catfish are farmed there and sent to all the restaurants, the seafood restaurants across the East Coast. But you have some of the best fishing. A lot of the homes in this area have canals in the back with lake access. So if you like fishing, boating, hunting, camping, 4x4 wheeling, off-roading, people have airboats, 4x4s, dirt bikes. There's so many things to do here in Okeechobee if that's what you're into, okay? So that's pro number 6. Number 7, guys, and this is a big one. This is a big one that helped me decide to make the move from Okeechobee And by the way, guys, again, if you're looking for someone that can help you, free consultation, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. My information's right here below. We can walk you through this area. I've lived in all the counties in South Florida throughout my career, from Miami Beach to West Palm to St. Lucie and Okeechobee County. I can tell you the pros and cons of each. But number 7, guys, the last pro in this is the growth that's coming here to Okeechobee, guys. We just had a Starbucks put in. They're building tons of churches, restaurants. There's Walmart, Publix, everything here. You would never need to leave Okeechobee if you lived here. You'd get everything you absolutely need, including there's a hospital here nearby. There's medical facilities as well. And you have Port St. Lucie that's just a short drive away as well for some of the amazing medical. But the growth here in Okeechobee, they're building like a Bass Pro Shops fishing resort. There's a lot of new construction happening. So there's a lot of growth. But for the home buyers out there, we just had a builder come in and build 120 new homes. Some of the major builders like D.R. Horton, Lennar, Holiday, they're buying up a lot of lots out here and they're building tons of new construction homes, again, usually at a fraction of the price and a fraction of the property taxes as well than any of the other locations in South Florida, and warmier all around. So those are the pros, guys. Now let's jump into the cons of living here in Okeechobee. Then we'll wrap up the video, okay? So here we go. By the way, I'm driving out on one of the main routes here, heading towards St. Lucie County. This is one of the main 2-lane highways, no traffic light whatsoever. You can get to Port St. Lucie County in about 40 minutes, literally about 35 minutes from the center of town. Let's talk about these 7 cons right now as we drive along this highway. Con number 1, that some people see it as, I don't, but some people see it, it is a quiet town. It's, like I said, it's a much smaller population. It's a quiet town. Things kind of quiet down after dark around here. You know, you're gonna see a lot of farms, agriculture, sugarcane, cow farms, dairy farm. If you're looking for like a super exciting, non-stop area like a city, Okeechobee is not that, okay? So con number 2, because of that growth, I hear this from a lot of locals that have lived here for decades. To me, I don't see anything because I've come from some of the big cities like Miami and living in Boston. I was used to this, but there's a little bit more traffic than they used to have years ago because there's so many new homes being built. There's more retail coming here. There's more expansion. Some people mention that, oh, the traffic's a little bit more congested, and because it's a main artery for like trucking, trucks come through here to go to the East Coast, West Coast, South Florida to North Florida. There's a lot of inter-county traffic commuting between the different counties because it's really centrally located, okay? Number 3, it's more of a retirement-based community, guys. So you're gonna see a huge population here, 55 plus. There's tons of manufactured parks, campgrounds, all geared towards that 55 plus retired adult lifestyle community. I see that as a pro because it's super quiet, super safe. But some people, you know, if you're looking for like a population where there's tons of young families, all kinds of things, Okeechobee has some of that, but it is a lot geared towards that retirement, second vacation home, snowbird community. So con number 4, there's really little to no nightlife. Yes, we have some restaurants, there's some small bars and grills and things like that are open after hours, but we don't have like a big movie theater, a bowling alley, there's not a huge shopping mall, so you're not gonna see a lot of nightlife. During the day, yeah, tons. Boating, fishing, outdoor activity, but at night, it's a sleepy town here, guys, in Okeechobee. Number 5. This is something my son mentions too, and I agree with him. He likes to walk and exercise a lot. Like when you get uptown to the main roads, some areas where there's no sidewalks, not really easy to drive around on a bicycle. A car is pretty much needed, or a motor vehicle in this area. It is very golf cart friendly though. There's lots of neighborhoods you can drive around golf carts, but if you're gonna think you're gonna walk from your neighborhood uptown for a day, you know, for a nice walk to go to the center of town, or take a bus, you're not gonna have that here in Okeechobee. You're not gonna have tons of sidewalks and some of the roads connecting to uptown. There are some, like in the downtown area in certain neighborhoods, but some of the major roads that get to uptown and the center of town, there's not a lot of sidewalks, okay? Number 6, guys, we just got 2 more to go. The shopping choices do become limited. After the Walmart and Publix, which is our supermarket, Winn-Dixie, there's a Marshall's here, there's a Bell's, there's some clothing stores, but after that, choices get a little limited. We're not gonna have a Macy's or a JCPenney or like a Ross or a Burlington or a major indoor or outdoor shopping mall here. We have like commercial plazas with all the grocery stores, restaurants, Harbor Freight, but we don't have like an indoor full mall or tons of choices for like furniture too. We don't have like Rooms to Go, Ashley, some of the big box furniture stores. You will see some mom and pops, but that is limited. You can go right over to Port St. Lucie though, guys, in less than an hour, sometimes 40 minutes, and you have everything you need there. In any United States city, you're gonna get that only 40 minutes away, okay? So if that's a problem, you driving 40 minutes, Okeechobee, that might be a con. Number 7, and this can definitely be a big one for those folks that are thinking and moving here and working here. If you wanna relocate here, retirement home, snowbird home, fishing camp, vacation spot, or an investment, Airbnb rental, this is great. But however, the job market, mostly here, we're gonna have retail jobs for all those stores that I mentioned that are here. Agricultural, a lot of farm, but you're not gonna find a lot of corporate. There's not a lot of corporate jobs, corporate offices. A lot of people I know that live here in Okeechobee, I've helped some buyers move here, do still commute to St. Lucie County, Port St. Lucie, and some areas of Palm Beach County as well. You're gonna be looking at a 40-minute to an hour commute, depending on where you wanna work. You can find more jobs, more industry there, but right in town, it's gonna be retail, agricultural, home-based service business like landscape, mechanic, mobile mechanic, those things are prevalent here, and I've seen people be successful, but there's not gonna be a ton of all these corporate jobs you expect to find like in a major United States city. So that's kind of your 7 pros and 7 cons. Let me know what you guys thought about this video, but if you're thinking about moving here, relocating here, looking for a second home, a fishing, boating getaway, give me a call, shoot me a text. We have people relocating here all the time. They absolutely love it. I've helped people from Boston to California to international relocate here to Okeechobee, and they love it here. My information's right here below. If you want to see another video, we do a lot of vlog tours. We walk Okeechobee, and I got another video right here of a different either property or vlog tour or both in one of these sides. Just click there to see more. Let me know in the comments what you thought about everything, guys. If you can give us a like, it helps get these videos out to more people that are thinking about living in Okeechobee. We got your back. Take a look at another video right here in one of these sides. We'll see you real soon.